Yeah, hello.
Oh, sorry. I did the theme song.
To what?
I did this theme song. I don't know.
To Chick Stick Flick?
Yeah.
I don't even remember it right now. How does it go?
I don't know.
That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes at all. It's like, ready,
and cut.
set, or lights, camera, or something.
Right,
And then it's like some kind of like... Welcome to Chicks Dig Flicks, episode 8. Whoa. We're slowly moving away from the awesomeness of Chicks Dig Flicks, episode 6.
Yeah.
And that cool
farther
name.
And farther away.
It's very upsetting. So, hello. I guess we're going to start it off. I'm Abby.
I'm Maya.
I'm Anna.
So this week, as you know, is a very special occasion because it's...
For some.
Catching Fire.
Catching Fire Week. Oh no.
Catching Fire.
What you doing, Abby?
Sorry, I got an email, or I got a text message. It's embarrassing.
Gosh.
I got a text message that literally read, "Are you guys in a house of God right now?"
A house of God?
She means a church, but yes.
So unprofessional.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. If you bring us into news.
Oh yeah, so news is first, and that's me, I guess. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start off with a really interesting one, I guess. It's official. Johnny Depp, Mia
I think it's Wasikowska.
Okay.
Wasikowska.
Set for Alice in Wonderland 2 because the first one wasn't bad enough.
I know.
Did they make any money? I thought it tanked.
No, it made a lot of money.
I
think because of the 3D and then also international, but it made a huge lot. I think it was it's like in the top 10 grossing of all time or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, it made $1.2 billion at the box office.
Oh, God.
So yeah, it tanked.
Shut up, Maya.
It's
why didn't they make one sooner then is my question.
The sequel is to hit theaters in May 2016, so we still have quite a while to wait. Thank God.
Yeah. I did not enjoy. I thought it was just underwhelming.
The graphics, I just did not like the graphics. And I don't like the graphics in this picture either. But wait, is this the picture from the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense why I don't like the graphics from that one either.
Along with this article, which you'll find in the thing, it also is announcing that Disney has set an October 9th, 2015 release date for Jon Favreau's Jungle Book. So it's live action
Jungle Book?
Live action pick from from.
It's gonna be slightly weird.
So they're gonna have animated talking animals.
I don't know.
No, Garfield.
This is gonna be weird.
I think maybe they'll use real animals.
Are they gonna use an Indian boy, or are they gonna use a white guy that looks Indian?
How can they use real animals?
And then animate the mouths. I don't know. They do that in commercials nowadays. I don't know. Okay, next piece of news. So, also from the Hollywood Reporter, J.R.R. Tolkien biopic is in the works.
I did a report on him in 6th grade, and then I never read his books. Sorry, Ed. Shout out to Edmund.
I really love The Hobbit, but then I don't like Lord of the Rings. Sorry, Edmund.
Did Tolkien live a very interesting life? I mean, I know he wrote those books.
Yeah, it's a Tolkien led a fascinating life.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He fought in World War I.
Okay.
And he saw his friends killed.
Oh, he was close friends.
And he was a code breaker in World War II.
He was close friends with the author of the Chronic. What? Codes
so
of Narnia.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was my favorite thing that you just said. He's not. Does he even live an interesting life? And I'm just right there.
Whatever.
Wait, Tolkien is already a protagonist in the YA novel Here There Be Dragons, which chronicles a fictional fantastical adventures of Tolkien.
Someone wrote a fan fiction. Yes, they did. Someone wrote a fan fiction about Tolkien and C.S. Lewis.
And it became an actual YA novel.
That's what I'm reading right now. All right, good. I mean,
which also remember that The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, is coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
In a month.
So timely. Maybe... Yeah. Oh, no, they will not. Okay. Maybe they'll get it together to have a trailer for the Tolkien movie on the third Hobbit movie.
Maybe. I don't know.
So...
I mean, I don't care, so...
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, better move on then, I guess. Abby, will you quit texting?
I'm sorry. My documentary group is texting me. I have to answer them. They're important.
You are moderating.
I'm sorry. Okay. So next piece of news is... this is a really great title, also from The Hollywood Reporter.
It's from the magazine.
Yeah. So. White suddenly gripped by black dramas. So basically, I'm going to read the secondary title. The box office successes of African-American-led films defy the town's long-held expectation. A Weinstein Company exec tells The Hollywood Reporter, a quarter of a century ago, these movies wouldn't have crossed over. So basically, it's talking about how white people will go to movies now that are led
by black people,
so
which never happens ever. Yeah. Like no one cares because this is over. It's like even a year ago in January 2012, whites made about a scant 7% of the opening audience of Red Tails, which was about the Tuskegee Airmen. But but white people made 55% of The Butler and 43% of 12 Years a Slave, which is a lot because
I read a thing sort of like this that was like, thanks to Obama, now we have movies about black people.
And I was really mad about that because it's like, given the climate now, obviously we have a black president. American film audiences are more open. I'm like, no, because what is all this bullshit racism that I see against Obama that's like literally does not have to do with anything. No one's like, oh, we have a black president now. I need to be more open. Like, it's like, no, it's not how it works. I don't know.
I think maybe it's just that maybe executives are greenlighting good movies.
Yeah.
Or like, and creating good movies. With black characters.
So this article is specifically talks about The Butler, 12 Years a Slave, Fruitvale Station, Best Man Holiday, stuff like that.
Yeah. Of course, I mean...
It also has
a lot of white people like to see black people suffer in their movies. So that's one thing.
It also has a picture of one of the Medea movies.
Yeah.
Or is that Nativity?
No, Black Nativity is the little black boy. And that's Medea.
No, okay. I hate Medea movies.
I don't like Medea movies either.
I've never seen one.
I've seen like 3 of them, and they all are the same, and they just annoy me at one point. Like the first one I was like, haha, the second one I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, it's not really great. But but it says like there's like Black Nativity, which is a musical drama based on Langston Hughes' play, which would definitely appeal to certain.
And Kevin Hart's like stand-up movie did pretty well.
Yeah, and he's
and the Mandela movie is coming out, or did it already come out?
It's coming out soon nationwide. And that's, because I think a lot of these movies that are based upon like either some certain kind of like historical event.
Right.
Besides Best Man Holiday and Black Nativity and stuff, you have The Butler, which like not only shows like, Oprah in a big way, because Oprah's huge.
Yeah.
And then, people like Forrest Whitaker enough, and then, but mostly they saw like, oh, look, James Marsden's going to be in it, Robin Williams is going to be, so all the other white actors that are going to be, they're like, okay, just like the one 12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave, they got like Brad Pitt.
Yeah, they would show, like, it's weird, even in the credits, they'll put like Chiwetel Ejiofor, and not even like the rest of the black cast, and then they would put, but they will put like Benedict Cumberbatch, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch got like third billing in that movie, which is really weird.
Which is like, and then Paul Giamatti. I'm like, no one else except for them.
I can't believe they didn't put Patsy. Like, I thought she should have gotten second.
Yeah, like it goes. I think even like for me, it'll be like Chiwetel, then Michael Fassbender, then Patsy, then like a couple of other ones, and then like all of a sudden Paul Giamatti, and then Paul Dano. Like, why are they so high on the billing?
I also felt like in the trailer for 12 Years a Slave, they really highlighted Brad Pitt. He's hardly in it at all.
Yeah, he's not even. Yeah,
he's in it for like maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, but they're like, white people, come see this movie. See, we've got your friend.
Although I do have to say, with Brad Pitt, it might be more because he was an executive producer.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. And it's like.
But anyway.
I don't know. I feel like this article's kind of over. I don't know, looking a lot of other important movies that have been featuring African American stories throughout the years, but. Maybe
yeah, I feel like it's definitely interesting because I've seen. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen a lot of... the last time that I've seen, I haven't seen, like, any of, like, the really, like, the comedies. But I feel like once, I think people just, I guess, changing because Kevin Hart, even though he's more of towards an urban audience, I felt like he crosses over a lot, and so people go see his films and they see his comedy, and so he like tracks into that comedy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I saw that. It was
but
pretty
it's
funny.
still like weird when you like I still talk to friends and I'm like, oh, you're gonna see this movie, and they're like, I don't know, but like they don't want to go because it's like a black audience at the film, and I'm like, really? I've seen a lot of white
Yeah.
teenagers texting down their phones. I do not stand for this. Like,
Of course,
so
it's all these movies are like movies about black men telling their stories, but one step at a time, I guess.
one step at a time. Sorry, that's some Jordan Sparks for you.
Okay, well, we're gonna go to the next piece of news. This is gonna be a short one. So basically, Stephen Fry is to host the BAFTA Awards for the 9th time. Yay!
Yay! It's gonna be February 16th at the Royal Opera House in London's
I don't think
Covenant.
I've ever watched the BAFTAs.
No,
Well, you're wrong
because I think
they're
I don't get
awesome.
BBC.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I think he did this thing with Jennifer Lawrence, where like I think he asked every single like a cute person each year to like give a kiss to the camera. So like the last year, 2 years ago, he did Brad Pitt to give a kiss to the camera, and then he got Jennifer Lawrence to kiss the
So who's it gonna
give a kiss.
be?
So who's gonna be this year?
It's gonna be me. Adorable.
All of a sudden you're there. We're like, wait.
Hey, Stephen.
Okay, next piece of news. Told you that was a short one.
Okay.
There's going to be a Gravity spinoff. Watch the other side of Sandra Bullock's distress call.
What?
Yeah. So when we say spinoff, it's actually just a 7-minute companion short.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
And
Yeah.
I guess it was filmed. It was filmed like with the movie, right? And then it was taken
It's
out.
filmed by Jonas Goran. I don't know. That's the son of the director of Alfonso. So, okay.
Okay, so they didn't originally have it all. Because, like, we were talking about it when we reviewed it, how everything took place in the moment with Sandra Bullock. Like, we never went away from her perspective. Mm-hmm. But I guess that's not how they originally had it. They originally had a cutaway to what was going on Earth.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so
Wait, I didn't read this whole article.
It's titled
the scene where she, like, taps into a radio and, like, hears a dog.
yeah, the dog and the guy. So apparently there's another side of it, and it says the 7-minute companion piece titled Anikag.
Enagag.
Was financed by Warner Home Video, which initially envisioned its extra feature of Gravity's Blu-ray edition. Okay, and it has developed its life of its own via festival screenings at Venice and Telluride.
Well, I'll watch this
Yeah,
later.
it says it might make Oscar history. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
Oscar consideration in live action short category.
Yeah.
Damn. So, like, if Gravity wins some Oscars and then this wins some Oscars, it's like just taking all the Oscars.
Just taking all the Oscars. And it was like on location on a budget about $100,000. Gorilla Scott. It was 10-person. Jeez.
That's really interesting.
That is.
I will watch this later for sure.
I won't because I probably won't understand it.
Yeah,
but-
probably not.
All right, next piece of news.
I'm gonna watch it soon.
This one from Variety. Visual effects artists to protest Obama's Dreamworks animation visit.
Yeah.
What?
So apparently, I think it's because of like it's like frustrated by outsourcing of jobs to foreign countries that offer generous subsidies. They're planning to rally in the campus in Greendale. And
Glendale.
Greendale. Sorry, I just like Greendale. Glendale. And it's like they're gonna be wearing the green shirts.
Okay, wait. So people are mad at Obama for outsourcing animation jobs?
I don't know if it's just
Is he
like
really
government.
in charge of those decisions?
I don't know. Maybe he's just like.
But I don't think he's outsourcing animation jobs. I think they're protesting that jobs are being outsourced in general.
Because of the.
Because I don't think animation jobs are really being outsourced. That's
what they're protesting.
Really?
Because they're like a lot of the animations going to India and China,
Yes.
and like they're not like because there's way more cheaper to
And then get the American voices to.
Yeah, and they're going to like Korea but I know a lot lot of it now.
They
is
should
going
stop
to India.
doing that.
It's going to India now. So
now I'm angry.
because
Probably
it's easier.
cheaper too.
Yeah, it's so much cheaper.
All right. Well,
so maybe just like
speaking-
government reasons.
Government
Speaking of
reasons.
that, comes the next article, also from Variety. Pixar lays off nearly 5% of its staff. And I was reading this, and it's okay. So basically, it's because The Good Dinosaur was pushed back from its original air date of May 30th, 2014, to November 25th, 2015, leaving the award-winning company without a film in 2014. And it kind of seemed like a really sad excuse. Like, we're gonna lay off some people because they made us
outsourcing.
Yeah, they made us late we didn't have a movie for 1 year. And I'm like, oh.
Well, I guess they're not making money this year.
So what's 5% of 1,200 people?
I don't know, man. I can't do math.
That's like...
I'm not gonna try this. I'm just
Wait,
gonna
I got
embarrass
this.
myself.
5% of 1,200?
Yeah.
Is it like...
1,200...
So what do you do 1,200 divided by...
Oops.
20?
That's 50%.
Right? 1,200 divided by 20?
Yeah, hold on.
Didn't go. But I don't know. Maybe
12,000 or 1,200?
1,200.
Damn it.
Damn, that is a lot of people.
No.
No, she did it wrong.
I did it wrong. Hold on.
I totally believe you. I was totally on board.
60 people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I would hate to be
still
the
a
one.
lot of
It's probably just all the women. They probably just got rid of the women.
Yeah.
They're too hard to animate.
If there's 1,200 people animated there, I mean, 12 people that's in this animation house and 60 people film left. That really sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Just because they have to realign everything. Oh.
Also, you thought your life was going well. You're working for Pixar.
I know you're working for Pixar and you're like,
living the dream.
oh my god! And then and you're like, what if you're working on something super great, like it's gonna be better than anything that's been done before, and then
Yeah, okay, it says, at
Better than
Pixar,
Brave.
we are
Okay.
constantly reevaluating the creative and business needs of our studio, a Pixar spokesman said. With the release date change of The Good Dinosaur, we have realigned our production and support priorities, which include a small reduction in our staffing levels. Basically sounds like, you guys didn't get our movie done in time. We're firing everyone. You're all fired. You guys suck. Animate faster.
This picture for The Good Dinosaur, though, I know that's not what we're talking about, but it looks cool. I'm excited about that movie.
Yeah, me too. It looks cute.
Yeah, it does. So,
Okay.
and it looks like...
So our final piece of news.
Yeah.
As Maya puts it, hold on, I'm going to read Maya's
comment on our
Nympho-
super secret Google Doc that you guys don't know about.
Nymphomaniac trailer removed from YouTube for sexy reasons. So basically, Lars von Trier's Nymphomaniac unveils very explicit trailer, and it was taken off of YouTube because of its not safe for work status.
yeah, apparently it was on there. What time did this come up? The 22nd. So it had to be there on Friday, and then completely taken off because they had another teaser trailer which was with Shia LaBeouf, and it was taken
Actual
Shia
cannibal.
actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Running through the woods.
So everyone's like I was really upset because I really wanted to see it, and
now
because I wanted just to
really wanna
review
see
it.
it.
Oh my god, so many good people in this movie. Shia LaBeouf, Uma Thurman,
Yeah, this
Stellan
is the one-
Skarsgård.
Remember, this is the one where we looked at all the posters with those
Oh,
naked...
yeah.
Lars von Trier, I think he's the one who did Melancholia.
Melancholia! That's what I was trying to think of, and I kept thinking it was The Sweet Hereafter with the bus and Pat Day.
No, that's Adam Egoyan.
Oh my god.
No,
that movie.
It wasn't a bad movie, I just
No.
I didn't have to dissect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh my god.
That was the worst. Maya and I, we were in a group together, and I was just giving up, and Maya was like, "Come on, we have to do this," and I was like, "No."
Yours is so
done.
funny. You're like, no.
Lauren and I were just kind of like, ugh. And then Lauren started trying to justify things on both sides of the paper, and I was getting mad at her, and we ended up fighting about that for half an hour.
Well, that was the beginning of our friendship, Maya. I feel like with that class, and that project.
And that
It
project
was,
specifically.
because I remember Lauren and I got together and I was like, oh no, because we knew you and we knew you, but you guys didn't know each other
mean,
as
we
much.
sort of did.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of, but then we were like, oh no, we're leaving Anna alone and Maya
best
alone. But then they went together.
Yeah,
and
because then
now
we
they're
came
best
over
friends.
because there was a time when we went through that rally, and then we were because
For
we
March
were
Fort, the events.
Yeah, because we were wearing the same shoes.
Oh yeah,
And
we
then
were wearing our Target boots.
our Target boots. And then I remember, I think when we were doing that project, you came over because I showed you my wall.
Oh yeah,
and
and
then
I
you
got
saw the
really
social
excited about the social network, and I was
one.
like, we're best friends now.
It was over. There you go.
And Abby is alone.
Happy forever alone.
All right, so I guess we're done with that. Dunzo with the newzo.
Okay.
So we're skipping.
Wait, we're gonna
trailer
do-
trash
Well,
talk.
we're gonna do better box office.
Oh, my
first,
bad.
And then we can
So
talk
it's
about
box office with Anna now.
Box office with Anna. I don't know why that happened. So, in the number one spot, surprising no one for estimates from Friday. We don't have full weekend estimates yet, but number one is Catching Fire.
Catching fire.
And that came in on Friday with about $70,000.
$70,000.
You mean 70 million?
$70 million. My bad.
$70,000 would be so
Just
bad.
failed.
$70.5 million, and
Yeah.
it grossed about 25.
Yeah, and
I'm doing your
it's
job.
destined to score. You're doing my job because I can't do it because I say 70,000. It's destined to score the top November opening of all time, passing the 142.8 million earned by Twilight. So a win for the Hunger Games fandom over the Twilight fandom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think everyone's thinking it's gonna do less. Everyone was projecting it was gonna do a lot more, but
Really?
Yeah, they thought it was gonna be like
But
over like 175, but then I think it got lowered a little bit. But I think it's gonna do well overseas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like number one in a ton of different countries.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Jennifer
No one cares. No one.
Lawrence is gonna be all right financially.
Yeah, she's gonna be she got $10 million for this movie. So
Her and Josh Hutcherson will,
They'll
continue
live in their Victor's Village.
Exactly. Exactly. The Victor's Village that we call Hollywood.
Yeah. God, it's so true. Oh, it's all a metaphor for capitalism. Okay.
Capitalism!
Right. So in second place we have Thor: The Dark World coming in at 4 million. So that's
on
still
Friday.
doing well. On Friday, yes, to clarify. In third...
You mean $4?
$4. $4, you guys. The Best Man Holiday comes in with $3.
So it's kind of close.
3.8
It's like
million.
3.8 million. It's pretty close to the Thor. It's like really
Yeah,
trailing.
it's up
I just don't understand
And that
because
came
I'm
out
not.
this weekend? That came out this weekend, Best Man Holiday?
No,
or
it came
last
out
week?
last weekend, and you
Okay.
remember it almost upset Thor by like this much. It was like really close.
that's
I just
really
don't
interesting.
understand that because I literally have not heard anything about this
I've
movie.
I've heard this so many. I went to like every movie like this summer. I've seen it all the time in the movie theater. Especially I think Food Route Station showed it. Then I thought Butler showed it.
I literally saw one
others showed
commercial
it.
for it, and then everyone was talking about it. I was like, "What is this movie?"
I mean, the premise is, a family, African-American family, Christmas.
No, it's it's like older adults.
Oh,
They get
okay.
to go together for this Christmas thing, and some of them are married, some of them are divorced, some of them single after all these years, and they're catching up, and then shit
Okay.
goes down.
Okay.
Shit goes
So then
down.
fourth we have Delivery Man at
That opened
$2.7 million.
Which one's that?
That's Vince Vaughn has like 50 million kids because he's a
Oh, that
sperm
looks kind of
donor.
interesting. Actually.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It's like Vince Vaughn in like this heartwarming role, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a big Vince Vaughn person.
Yeah, weren't they all like projected? It's like heartwarming role for Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn, sweet comedy from
And I'm
Vince
like,
Vaughn. I'm like, no one cares about Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, I'm not a big Vince Vaughn person myself. Like,
But-
I don't know. And then in fifth, we still have Las Vegas coming in at 1.3 million. None of us saw it.
It looked hilarious.
No, we didn't see
Did
it.
not see it. I don't know.
Well, they come to the Apollo.
Oh yeah, we'll wait.
I mean, I don't think it will come to
I
the
don't think
Apollo.
it'll come to the Apollo.
But, so, and that's what we have for box office. Oh no, I forgot about doing coming soon. Talk amongst yourselves.
Coming soon.
What's
Well,
coming soon? Well, we've got Frozen coming to the Apollo, right?
Yeah, Frozen's coming to the Apollo this week. That's what everyone's thinking, and like
That's
you
what
know,
everyone's thinking about.
That's what everyone's thinking about.
You can find Coming Soon on IMDb as well. IMDb.
She's on the list of.
New movies coming soon. IMDb. Frozen. Yep. Okay. Old Boy.
Oh yeah, the remake of this Korean
With
novel.
Samuel L.
Yeah, with
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee film.
Okay.
It's a remake. Everyone's kind of mad about the remake because
Oh,
they
really?
don't think they should have made a remake because like the first one was really it was a Korean movie and they're like it was really great. Why would you have to make a remake? So,
I mean, isn't that kind of what they did with the Hunger Games too?
so well, I
Well,
don't
there's
know.
the one.
Oh,
like-
well, people are saying, "Oh, battle royale," but like,
Yeah.
But that's like.
But that one's different than
it's
this
not like
one.
an actual remake.
Oh,
So
yeah,
everyone's
I guess
like-
that's true.
You could say that about maybe Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. They did.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
the Swedish films.
yeah,
They did
that's
the
what they were.
American.
Yeah, that's what they were. Like, it was basically like that.
I'm sorry, I messed
But
up. I messed up.
They, yeah,
Black
but
Nativity comes out this weekend.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Nelson Mandela
It's limited.
biopic.
Yeah.
With Idris Elba.
And then the Homefront, which what the fuck is that shit?
Homefront, a baseball movie.
Jason Statham,
Oh, wait, no.
James Franco, and Winona Ryder, and
God.
Kate Bosworth.
This movie looks so like nationalist. Like just like he's got like the American flag and the trucker hat. I can't.
He's a former DEA
I just-
agent.
I don't know what these are.
These are maybe getting a little
Oh,
obscure.
okay. Okay, no.
Oh my god! Don't look at that.
We don't know what that is.
I hope the Nelson Mandela biopic comes. It won't. I'm sure.
I want to see it.
But yeah,
Maybe we'll go
Maya.
somewhere.
I just got
Yeah.
this photo sent to me.
Why?
All right, listeners, update. Maya has a cardboard cutout of Gale from the Hunger Games, which she keeps in her room.
I keep in my room, and it's beautiful, and it's right outside, like, coming in. So yesterday I came back from seeing Catching Fire with Rosie, and it was gone. And it had this weird freaking thing that said, like, we have captured Gale. Wait,
a ransom note.
Like a ransom note. And I thought it was the guy. It said regards, and then it had the snowflake. And I was like, who the hell is Snowflake? And then I realized it's snow. And then
President Snow.
Abby, and then I got one of these yesterday, but it was like with a different cloth. And now this one has helped me, Maya. And I went, because Jenna sent it to me and I was mad at her, so I went up to her. I was like, Jenna, where's my girl? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what exactly. Gale's in Catching Fire. Like, I was like, Jenna, I want her.
Oh, he's tied up too. He's got.
What is this having?
I don't know. It's an anonymous text message.
I swear to God, if it's in the House of Champions, I'm gonna burn it down.
I live in the House of Champions. He's not there, so.
Where is he?
I don't know.
President Snow has captured him.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know, man.
I'm sad.
Listeners, everyone friend Maya on Facebook, and you can see this picture of Gale.
Me breaking down.
And help us.
And how Maya's slowly breaking down.
This is a alert. This is a missing person alert.
Yeah, this is an Amber Alert.
Amber Alert.
I don't know.
Gale Hawthorne, cardboard version.
Not real version.
Is missing.
Has been taken.
If you see a 5 foot, or no, maybe 6 foot.
He's like life size.
He's life size.
It's like is about 6 foot.
6 foot.
Brown
white
hair.
Male.
White male. Okay, this is really difficult then. He's wearing dirty. No, he can't even wear a dirty outfit. He has a Hunger
white
Games.
male, brown haired hipster.
Yeah, hipster says Hunger Games on the bottom.
Yeah, that's the distinction.
That's the distinction between him and other.
Cardboard.
That's the distinction between him and all the other white guys on this campus. He is cardboard and has Hunger Games on the bottom.
He is 2-dimensional.
Nope, that's still like everyone
Sometimes
on this
he goes by the name Steve. If you Sometimes he goes by the name Steve. If he is Steve, tell Steve to get back here right now.
He can't. He needs your help.
He's begging you for help, Maya.
I can't help him. I'm not Katniss.
Your baby. You have to be.
Help me, Maya.
All right. So moving on. That's all I have for box office and coming soon.
Okay.
And I have requested that we skip trailer talk this week because I have a very busy schedule. So I apologize, listeners, if that's your favorite segment.
Yeah, and there's not really anything. I mean, they have the Muppets one, and then I just put in the Need for Speed one because I thought it was ridiculous. So there's nothing really because I was wanting to do that Nymphomaniac one. Anyway.
All right. So I guess now it's Maya with.
Oh shit! I just logged out of it. What did I do?
With the Catching Fire synopsis.
I don't even have to do
it. But we gotta segue into our next segment.
Oh yeah. So this is our next segment. Don't forget.
She waits with Catching Fire.
Catching Fire.
Catching Fire.
So I don't even have. I had it I was so excited that I clicked out of it.
Can you do it from off the top?
I can do it at the top of the head. So this is the second movie called Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games: Catching Fire, and it is stars Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Phillips. I was gonna Philip Seymour Hoffman, Woody Harrelson, like a huge cast.
Lenny Kravitz,
Elizabeth Banks, Jenna Malone, Sam Claflin, Jeffrey Wright, and
Tucci.
Stanley Tucci. Yeah. So, and this is basically this is about 6 months or a few months after the Hunger Games, and Katniss is trying to go back with her life and try to deal with things, but President Snow has found out that does not like that act that she did in the first movie, which is she tried to eat poison berries and try to kill both her and Peeta. So
and people are rebelling.
Yeah, people are rebelling, using her as a symbol. So she has to kind of manipulate, try to go around during the victory tour and try to deceive people so they don't rebel, and then which leads up to, because Snow doesn't like that.
Not about that.
Not about that life. She decides to make it hell for her and decides for Katniss and Peeta to return to the games in the 75th annual Hunger Games in the Quarter Quell with previous victors, and shit goes down.
And we all went to the midnight read 8 p.m. premiere at the Apollo together. It was the first movie we've seen together in a while.
Since I think, was it Cloudy that we all saw together?
Yeah.
That was the last one we saw together. It was literally the first movie we reviewed.
No, we saw Captain Phillips.
Yeah, we saw Captain Phillips. We all went to Illyria and saw Captain Phillips together.
Oh, that's totally true.
Yeah.
Wait, did we not see Thor together? We didn't.
No, we didn't.
Oh, because you guys went to the later show.
Oh, yeah, I meant to see it with you guys, but then my dinner ran late. All right.
So, yes.
So, who wants to go first?
I can, if you want, unless Maya wants to go first.
No, I'm good.
You wanna save it?
Save the best for last.
I really enjoyed it. It's been a really long time since I've read the book, so I had forgotten a lot of things that happened. So I was having a lot of fun in the theater, being like, "Whoa, plot twist! What? Oh wait, spoilers."
Oh, spoilers. We're gonna spoil the shit out of this movie.
Okay, spoiler alert. I forgot that the Game Maker was in on it, and I was like, "Whoa, Philip!"
Sarah forgot the Game Maker was made on. She was like talking to me. She's like, "But I thought he was a nice dude," and I was like, "Wait!" I was like, "Sarah."
Shout out to Sarah.
I was like, "It's coming."
I vaguely remember that he was nice, but then he like went evil in the movie, and I was like,
he did a really good job.
I don't remember this.
I like the way Philip Seymour Hoffman played that, and Jennifer Lawrence, as always, is amazing. Her facial expressions are great.
Final shot, man, of her from like devastation to confusion to anger, and it's just on her face, and like that was Jennifer Lawrence, like kudos to you for somehow doing that beauty. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having feelings now.
I thought that they had a really whoever did the screenplay. I assume
Michael Ardent, who he cleaned up the screenplay from Simon Beaufoy, who did Slumdog Millionaire, and then Michael Ardent did Toy Story 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, because I thought they had a really good pacing. They had a really good tempo, which I find is kind of unusual. Sometimes YA novel to movies kind of go down a checklist of scenes. That's how I felt about Ender's Game. They go down a checklist of scenes to like get it done. But this had a really natural flow to it, and I thought it worked really well.
Also, just the whole Hunger Games trilogy is very cinematic and very much written. It wasn't written to be turned into a movie, but how it was written is very easy to turn into a movie.
But I thought they could have done a lot better on the first movie. Actually, I like this movie a lot better than I enjoyed the first movie. And I just think they nailed that. I thought Josh Hutcherson did a good job with his little facial expressions. He did good.
I thought he did a really good job.
Little Peter Pocket.
Peter Pocket.
There were a few moments where I thought they kind of got a little cheesy. Like some people were laughing at parts that I thought were pretty serious. Yeah. Which I think was an indication that maybe they didn't quite get the emotion they were going for. Like when J.R.R. flops into the water after
Which when I saw it the second time, people didn't laugh at that scene.
Yeah, it was weird because like I heard
maybe
a little.
The tension was just high in the room.
Yeah, I heard like giggles from people like at the movie theater I saw. Like it was from like the front, but everyone else was pretty silent.
Yeah.
But I heard so online they have the audio from them when they went into the water and they're like
it's very much sex noises.
It's very sex noises. So they put the audio only up online, and it's like if you just listen to it, it's Peeta and Katniss having sex. Dying. Oh my god, it is really funny. But yeah, it was. I think like. Well, I just want to like tell like because we saw it twice and like different audiences. Mine was a weird audience because mine was a lot more younger kids and then parents that were like, "What is going on? We don't know this." So, what is it? That there was like a different like thing with Stanley Tucci and everyone like laughing. There were some parts people laughed at, but not really in the movie theater. But like here, I think with college students, whom I think majority of them read the book. Right. So it was like weirdly like everyone knew what was going on.
Everyone was so excited.
They were so excited. So I think they were just laughing because they were excited.
The energy was up in the room.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was when I saw it the second time, it was college students, but I think there must have been a bunch of high school students too, and I just didn't realize exactly what age they were because there were some girls that were like, and they like did not stop fucking talking the whole time. Oh my god! Shout out to those 3 girls that were like 2 rows behind us. I was about to smack y'all. Don't understand, but actually with Stanley Tucci's character, even the second time, everyone was in hysterics with him the entire time, especially when
he's great.
with the proposal, and he's like, and everyone's just like, oh my god.
Another moment I thought was good, but also kind of pulled me out of the narrative a little, was when Katniss is in the elevator and Joanna is changing, and she has this look on her face. I was like, that's so Jennifer Lawrence, but it's so not Katniss.
Yeah,
I was like, that's really out of character, and
but
it was funny.
Yeah, it was still funny.
But also, I was like, not her.
I've heard people talk about that on like the message boards. They were like, I felt it was a little bit too Jennifer Lawrence and less Katniss, because Katniss would be like rolling her eyes, but not like.
I have a feeling she just did that for one take, and they're like, that's great, we have to leave it in. But I think maybe they made the wrong decision. But anyways, I'm gonna give it a C because I really enjoyed it, and especially if you are a fan of these books, like I am, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun at this movie.
I was just gonna say with the Jennifer Lawrence look,
I think that one maybe brought it out a little bit, but she does another kind of look. Also, like right before that, actually, when the other tribute like kisses her on the mouth, and she's like,
"Oh yeah, that was good."
But like that one didn't feel as weird to me.
Didn't feel as out of character.
Yeah,
that was good. But yeah, I'll give it a C.
All right, so I guess I talked a little bit about what I thought so far, but I also just thought like, so I was super reserved when I heard that Malone.
Well, really? Jenna Malone?
Jenna Malone. When I heard Jenna Malone was cast as Joanna, because the main thing I knew Jenna Malone from was Saved, which is a fantastic movie, but she's a completely different character. And I was just like, no way she's going to pull this off. But I thought she did such a good job. Yeah. I really loved her.
Shout out to my friend Sarah Soderquist, who loves Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone's awesome.
Before anyone else did.
And then who plays Finnick?
Sam Claflin.
Okay, yeah. So him, never heard of him before.
Don't you think he looks like James Franco? The teeth and the face. I kept thinking he was James Franco. Maya's mad at me.
He was in Pirates of the what's called Pirates of the Caribbean, the last one that came out with Penelope Cruz, and then he was in Snow White and the Huntsman as the prince.
Oh.
If you knew that one.
Well, I didn't know who he was, but I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah.
He really captured Finnick from the book, I thought, like kind of cocky, but then you realize that there's like something else going on.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Especially since, so like in this, they mention Annie like 2 times, and I know she becomes a bigger character in the 3rd book, no spoilers for that, but I have not read the 3rd book, but I already love Annie, just from Finnick's acting in this movie, like just from the acting, like I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, like just from the tiny bit you get of her. And anyway, I digress. But, so I thought all the acting was actually really good. And I thought it was almost a step up from last time. So, like, everyone was good last time, but...
Especially Josh.
Yeah. Josh Hutcherson stepped up his game. Good job to you, Josh. Shout out to you. And, yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like maybe it was because this time there were older people. Because, obviously, like, with the Quarter Quell... and the other tributes, like they're slightly older, and you don't have a bunch of teenagers doing all the acting, and I thought that might have brought up the acting.
Kind of brought a balance to the...
Yeah. Also, whoever the woman is who played Mags was amazing.
Lynn Cohen?
Yeah. She
was Pocahontas Tree?
No. Marissa put this post on Tumblr, or Marissa had this tag. Shout out to our friend Marissa Cross. About how Mags looks like the tree from Pocahontas.
Oh, she does. Oh, my goodness. That is great. I thought she was the Pocahontas tree. I was like, whoa.
No, I don't think she is. But she could have been.
Okay. But the one thing I didn't like is that it did kind of emphasize the love triangle more than the book did. I felt like, just because, I don't know, I felt like in the books, Katniss was always just kind of like, I don't have time for boys right now. Like bullshit. She's like, she would pretend because obviously, and like when when Gale gets sick, she obviously cares about him, and when Peeta and there's a moment, but she was never kind of like super into them. But like in this movie, it felt like
they're playing it up for the cameras, just like they did.
I thought she was more into him in the book than she is in the movie, because there's definitely like more whining and bitching about it in the books, because she's like, Gale, but like, no, we're gonna, like, she's like, but I'm with Peeta, but I don't know how I feel about Peeta, this and this and this, and then she's like, Gale, and she goes, but Gale, he's over here with this, and then, but Peeta, we're gonna say Peeta because I love Peeta more, and then, but Gale at the end, and I'm just like, okay, God. Like,
okay, God.
They like, I think they cut it, I don't know, I felt like they like shortened it a little bit.
She was just macking with everyone in this movie, and I don't remember her macking that much in the book.
I think they added a kiss
with Gale.
Yeah,
they did.
But I did like the PETA kiss, like the one that in the book it's described as like her trying to hide it from the cameras because it was her first real kiss with PETA, and it was real cute. I liked it. Also, there was just some really great, like, I don't know, stuff in this movie that I wasn't expecting. And it was real good. That's what I'm going to give it a C because it was real good. I liked it. It was a good movie.
All right, so moving into the review of the century.
I've been waiting. I don't have my Tumblr, so I haven't been able to do this.
Catching fire.
Okay. No, what if I just went like I hated it?
Pretty good.
What if I was just like I hated it?
It's alright.
Like straight up hated it. No,
It's alright.
I freaking love this movie. I saw it twice, like Abby did. We were supposed to see it in IMAX, but it sold out. We didn't even think about getting tickets. I don't even know why. We thought about it, but then we just didn't get it. So seeing it again, really, because I remember seeing it the first time, I was like, scene, like it's doing the scenes because I've been tracking this film, so I knew all it was going to happen, and I read like one of the reviews, so I knew what was going to one of the spoiler reviews because
Can I just say, every time I looked over at you in the movie theater when we were watching it, you had your hands over your face, or like you were just like
I was concentrating so much. And like there was so many like parts that they've put in, and like a lot of book to movie lines that were like verbatim, and I was like really surprised by that. And then they also put in some scenes, like extra scenes, which I thought played so well and did not slow down the narrative. Like especially they had a lot of with President Snow and Plutarch, and then they put in an extra scene of the goodbye with Elizabeth Banks and Woody Harrelson, which was really great. It was like Effie and Haymitch. It was like when right before they go away, and I'm like, that was like really emotional, and I had a lot of Effie feelings after that. I mean, yeah.
She did such a good job.
She did such a good job. They really like played up with her character because, and you see that transition from the first one where she's just like this is her job. She's like this, and this is only what she needs to do, and like, but then this one she definitely there's more character development within her, and I think the writing just stepped up. Like it didn't. There was like even though I love the first one, I think there's like a special quality to it that I like. This one stepped up in a way that I don't know if Gary Ross would be able to do. Not because I don't think I just think that cinematically broadening this world and being able to show every single one of it, and then like all of it, and then being able to include the important things, and I don't know, just like in that world, Francis Lawrence did a really great job of pulling us into like, this is not just about Katniss, this is about the whole world that we're talking about, and like how the fact that the games is not the important thing in this book. It's the political atmosphere that's happening, and I think that's why I think some people were disappointed. I know I was reading, they're like, why didn't the book, like the games are like, they're not as many games. I'm like, that's not what the movie, like this is like, if you read it, like not even read it, like if you just know, if you see it, like what is the game supposed to be about? Just to suppress everyone else, like not like to be, like a game to watch. But yeah, the writing just stepped up a lot, and that's why I'm really glad that Josh has voiced with Francis that he wants his characters to step up a little bit, and they made little changes, like he can swim now, and he can do certain things, and he can run, and he can like just to make it like push more a little bit, like a little bit manly. He needs to be a little bit more manlier, and I think I like this PETA more.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean,
because I did not like PETA in the books very much.
Yeah.
You're wrong. He was the greatest in the books.
Team Gale.
Well, Team Gale.
Well, I'm Team PETA and Team Katniss.
And I'm just, he just did a really good job. And yeah, Jennifer was completely amazing in this role, and just like certain little things that she did where you knew exactly what she was thinking. Like there's that part with the mist where she was sitting there just like laying back, like she knew she was going to die. There was the parts where like right at the end, which like I think that whole ending like sequence was amazing, where like she just like sits there and like doesn't know, like, she's either going to kill Finnick or she's going to do when Finnick's like, remember who the real enemy is.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yo.
And then I forgot how she got out of it, so when she shot the arrow with the wire, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole audience was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like it's cheered.
And it was so, and the like visual effect during that scene where just it starts to come down, like it's not like, I did not think of it as like a dome, like an actual building, and it was like an actual building where it completely,
it's like the Truman Show.
yeah, it just completely fell down, and it was like, yo, oh my
It's all
god,
this constructed fake world.
yeah, and it just, oh man, and just, God, Stanley Tucci was amazing in this film.
Oh yeah, he was.
And just, I don't know, I felt a lot in this film, and I just...
What was your favorite part?
I mean, there's so many. One of my favorite part. Oh yeah, Sam Claflin did a really great job. I didn't like... when I first saw his clip of him like speaking to Katniss, I was like, "What? This is a weird accent." But then it got better for me once we got into the arena. I thought, like, especially when during the like I don't know, it was like a weird, like, he's like, girl on fire, and I was like, wait, what? And then I liked when, like, especially during the Jabberjay scene and when the mist, I really felt his character a lot. And then I like Jenna Malone's interpretation of Joanna. And I mean, Joanna's my favorite character out of all of them.
Oh,
so.
really?
I forgot. So I remember in the books that I hate Joanna at the beginning, and then I like her later on. But I forgot that I liked her later on. And so when the movie came, and I was like, I hate this person. And then at the end, I'm like, why do I like this person? And I was like, oh yeah, I liked her in the book too, but now I'm angry.
There's like one scene that I thought they did so well was the District 11 scene, which almost reflected the first movie.
With the rioting.
With the rioting, the way that she like they were starting off and they were showing they were
I
showing
almost
Rue's
cried.
family,
They're
and they
showing
were
her
like
mom
crying, and just like slowly getting closer to her mom crying, and their little like her little like sister and brothers. And I was like, no, like, and then like that guy shooting, and then like when there's another part that I almost like. Well, when Max died, because I was like, I knew it was coming, and I was like, no, Max, no, she's so nice, she sacrificed herself twice.
She's the Pocahontas tree.
Pocahontas tree. And then I think, the Jabberjay scene when they were running was really like, and you like this, the way that it was just so good, and like,
Any parts you didn't like?
No, I think there was like, and I didn't think there was any like awkward dialogue that I felt there was some.
Yeah.
There's a parts in the the first Hunger Games where it's like, she's like, Peter, that's Nightlock. And she's like, damn you. And then I'm like, what the hell is damn you for? And then like she's like,
damn
or like,
all
and then
of you apes.
Gale, like when Gale like comes in and goes, you can't capture that deer catnip. And then she's like, damn you, Gale. I'm like, what is damn you? Like, what is this awkward dialogue that we're
Planet of the Apes. Damn you.
Damn you. And I'm like, this is stupid. But like they really, I think, stepped up. Like the only thing that I'm slightly disappointed, but I already knew that was happening, is that they never did Haymitch's background, because I felt like it was so important to
About how, right, she like finds his video.
Yeah, find his videos. Like, I mean, I'm okay with like not
that.
doing like the video thing, but like not knowing his background with the Capitol and why he's like the way that he is, and like his family that he has to sacrifice certain things. I wish that they included it. But otherwise, I'm pretty like this was a really great adaptation to the book, and I'm like, and I enjoyed this like movie. I think when I saw it the first time around, seeing it, than I did the Hunger Games one, because I was like still processing like what just happened. But this one I felt like way more satisfied like in the first time, and then when I saw it 2 or 3 times, I was like, okay, I like this movie more. But this one, first time, I was like, yo, I knew.
You knew
so
from the very beginning.
This is a very much see. I've heard it's really great in IMAX, so see it in IMAX if you can, if you want to spend that money. Spend that time, spend that bread.
Or just head on down to the Apollo for your $6 movie.
Yeah, it's $4 tomorrow.
Oh yeah, $4 Mondays.
$4 Mondays.
Oh, I thought it was Tuesdays. I guess it's Monday.
I think free popcorn Tuesday.
I'm supposed to be meeting people at noon. It's already 12:05.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What else is coming to the Apollo?
Frozen.
Frozen. Okay.
And no, nothing.
Anything else happening around Oberlin?
Let's see.
Well, we have our Piscopo
tomorrow, Monday, or today, depending. You're probably listening to this after Monday, but
yeah.
hopefully you went to our Piscopo show.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
at the Cat.
At the Cat and the Cream.
Anything else? Your next movie isn't for a while.
Ours is not until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'd say Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Some food.
Yeah, go shopping.
Nom,
but don't
nom.
get crazy.
Don't get trampled on Black Friday like
Yeah.
an average of 5 people do
Or
in the
just,
U.S.
like,
every
Don't
year.
get shot. Don't get, like, there's a bunch of weird people that
And
do.
while you're doing your Black Friday shopping, think about Katniss and the Hunger Games and our capitalist flawed system.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't get too crazy with your clothes.
All right, so signing off.
Yep. Go see Catching Fire.
All right, that was great. Thank
That's
you.
mine.
So yeah, signing off. I'm Abby,
I'm Maya.
I'm Anna.
and this has been Chicks Dig Flicks, episode 8.
Catching Fire. Catching Fire.
Catching fire. Okay, we're done.
Yep.